Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. All right, collective, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in, so you might not resonate with the whole reading. Please take what you need and leave what you don't, okay? Before we begin the reading, I do have a message. It is the advanced souls. Get this here. It is the advanced souls who sign up for the hardest roles. So advanced souls like the Holocaust, I think about Gaza, what's going on in Gaza, what's going on like in the Middle East, genocide. Oh my God, it's on and on and on, how much suffering is on the planet. Plus they also say, those of us that come to Earth, that go through our lives, we're actually going we're here to quantum leap. We go through challenges where you can grow within 20 years of growth within a very short period of time. And that's because of the experiences that we experience, the challenges and the neurological growth that takes place. Not only that, but it's through our challenges that elicit the chemistry in our brains that when you're up against a problem, the brain kicks in and elicits neuropeptides to find a resolution. So it's because of our challenges and our difficulties and our obstacles. They say obstacles do not block the way, they are the way. And the reason why they are the way is because they elicit neuropeptides in the brain that elicit the chemistry that helps us find a resolution. Okay, so we have to be bumping up against a challenge. We have to be bumping up against a brick wall, some sort of a seemingly impassable challenge that we have to go up against that brings out the best in us. And another message is when someone brings out the worst in you, it's because the worst is in you, readily available to come out. That's why the sacred texts say, bless your enemies, because they show you who you are. They're showing you the areas in your life that you're not aware of. And so with me, showing me blessing my enemies, even though that's freaking hard to do, because sometimes you want to fucking punch someone in their face, But you know what I'm saying, it takes consciousness, the presence of mind, to raise yourself above the lower impulses that want to take your consciousness, so you have to bring your consciousness up into the higher domains. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to say thank you to the channel members. I got a bunch of new channel members. I'm so excited. Okay, I would like to thank, these are the paid channel members. These are the medicine keepers. Thank you, medicine keepers. And you are S. Wright, Dean Hart, Raylana Anana, Dundee Murray, Cher, Kate M, Jace Frankson, Starlight, Jill Erica, Maggie Wilson, Lionel Duarte, Vicky Desiderata, Monique C, Stacy S, Adelphus Door, Ksenia, Julie, Love Is, Kat Zettler, Kate Johns, and Chris Mason. Thank you, paid members, medicine keepers. I am honored that you have become members of the channel. Thank you so very, very much. Okay, so let us begin. I'm going to start pulling some cards. And here we go. Okay, hope everybody is safe and well wherever you are in the world. Hope it doesn't screw up my lights. Okay. The cord's a little sticky. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, one quick little shuffle here. Beautiful. So yes, so I hope this solar eclipse and this incredible astrological time, the blood moon, the full moon, the solar eclipse, like holy smoke. I don't know if anybody got to see the, what is it? Meteor shower? I live on the west coast of Canada, so it's always really gray and cloudy over here. Okay, here we go, people. The first card out. Ooh, okay. Starting off right away with some very paradoxical energy. Paradox. So paradox, what's a paradox? A paradox is like two opposites. Like there are absolutely no absolutes. That's a paradox. Okay. Well, what's another paradox? What's safe is unsafe. What's unsafe is actually safe. Paradoxes are in the dimension of the human soul. They are dimensions of the human soul. So when you enter into the language of the soul, it is no longer linear, and your five senses don't understand paradoxes. You know, a lot of people say to me, oh, you read the Bible? The Bible's full of hypocrisy and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, and the Bible is also full of paradox. That's what the Bible is. The Bible is the psychology of the soul, and it is full of paradoxes. Okay? Calling. Ooh, calling. Maybe some of you are going like the message that came in, only the advanced souls are those who come to earth to live very, very hard roles. Very hard roles, like holocausts. Carrying parameters of the human dimension that are very hard to look at, hard to acknowledge, hard for all of us when we see the realities of what human beings are capable of. What is normal to, not necessarily normal, but what's been culturally normal. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Anyway. Okay. Dominate. Ooh, what is with that? Dominate. Dominate. Paradox, calling, and dominate. Maybe you are dominating an area of paradox. Maybe you are helping people, dominating through the confusion of paradox, of not understanding, of you are understanding paradox and helping other people understand paradox. So you're dominating a field of thoughts, concepts, ideas. Very interesting. Willpower. Ooh, dominate and willpower. Ho, ho, ho. What is going on here? Cards and see what's going on here. What is paradox, creator? What is paradox? There they are. You guys get two cards, Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords looking straight at the Five of Pentacles. So paradox. So it's like you're very strong, very strong. Okay, they're just showing me, okay, here we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, thank you. My auntie used to tell me this story. I won't tell too much of her experience because my auntie is she is a sun dancer. She would go through a lot of fasts. You know, she would go on fasts for days and days and days. But a paradox she learned was lifting up a leaf, and she looked on the one side of the leaf, and she saw that it was hard and it was shiny. Then she turned it over, and it was softer and dull on the other side. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that there is strength and then the absence of strength, the absence of will. The Five of Pentacles is like feeling like you aren't enough, feeling like you are falling short, feeling like you do fall short. Maybe someone's finances, like the Queen is wealthy and full of willpower, full of strength, full of power, full of sovereignty, but the Five of Pentacles is not. So this is a paradox. Meanwhile, so carrying both of these, both in one, acknowledging that you can be both of these at the same time. It's not just strong and then weak. You know, like I say, I'm a rough, tough cream puff. You know, my husband's always like, you act all tough, but you're totally soft. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I am really soft. So paradox. So that's what I feel, that for you guys, there's some sort of a strength. Well, there is a tenderness. There is vulnerability. Tenderness and vulnerability. Absolutely. What is calling, Creator? What is calling? What is calling? What is calling? The Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups calling. For some of you, you have a calling to go into the depths. You're new, you're called onto a new path. You're called, this is young energy. You don't necessarily have to be young, but this new venture is in its youth, is in its young stage. It's in its youthful stage. It's in its beginnings. So this is young energy. This is new energy, even vulnerable energy. So you're answering a call. Someone is answering a call. You've got the work. You see the fish in the cup here. Fish is food of the deep. You know, whenever I see this card, I always think of that prophecy that Mary Glacier spoke. This was in 1998. And she said there was going to come a day when prophets and wannabe prophets and wannabe healers and wannabe teachers and wannabe people that are standing on the stage speaking to the public. She says there's going to come a day when these people, these prophets and teachers and healers that are all jockeying for position, competing for power, competing for recognition, competing for numbers, there's going to come a day when they're not going to want to be. She said, because there's a price paid for that ministry. You have to pay a price. And the Creator will call you to go into the depths. Into the depths. See the water behind him? He's come out of the water and he's now standing on land and he's carrying food of the deep. Not only that, but his turban on his head is also blue. Blue is indicative of the higher dimensions. Higher dimensions, you know, when you think about the rainbow and the chakra system of the body, blue, indigo, and violet. So blue is like the last third, the fifth, sixth, seventh. It's the fifth chakra, and it's of the will. This is willpower, and this is will. This is will, and this is willpower. Okay, they just said this is why a vampire takes a bite out of the neck. Okay, the vampire is not just because your jugular is here. Your jugular is all over your body. Okay, the vampire could bite you anywhere, but they prefer on the neck. Symbolically, this is an archetype. Okay, when a vampire takes a bite out of your neck, they are taking a measure of your willpower from you, absorbing a piece of your willpower. So this is what the vampire, I don't know why that's coming into this, but there we are. So I'm feeling like maybe you've gone up against vampires around you. Maybe you've got vampires in your family, people maybe that you used to be friends, whatever. Somebody, I feel like you're no stranger to being bitten by vampires, but this was medicine of the shadow of the lower realms that you needed to understand in order to understand the higher dimensions. It's the lower dimensions that support the higher dimensions. So if you don't know the depths, you cannot go up into the heights. You can, but the heights won't be sustained. It's like a person that has to jump and then they come back down. Jump and then they come back down. When you expand in truth and know your depths and your heights, it's when you ascend up in yourself while keeping your feet on the ground. Okay? That's when you can expand. Okay, they're just telling me monks who practice energy work, and there were two monks speaking, and I don't remember who this was. I don't think it was the Dalai Lama. It could have been somebody meditating with Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, but he was watching him as he meditated, and he saw his energy grow big. He filled the room. His energy went outside the room, out like big, while keeping his feet on the ground. You see what I'm saying? So when you grow your body in the astral, you're growing your body. You are taking on more light. You're taking on more consciousness. All of it. So that's very, very real. Just because it's in the astral doesn't mean it's woo-woo, unless you say it's woo-woo. Okay, it is what you say it is. Romans 14:14. It is as you say it is, O Master. Look it up. Okay, what is dominate, Creator? What is dominates? What is dominate? Ooh, interesting. Okay, this way. Okay. There is an impasse. There is a door in your life that is closing. Dominate. What does this mean? What does this have to do with this? Dominate. People of your past no longer, not all the people of your past, but there's some people in your past who I'm feeling had dominated you, had power over you. You had given your power to these people and they took your power and dominated you. And that worked for a while, but I'm feeling like you've taken your power back. These people are no longer dominating you. You are like having sovereignty, but I'm feeling like you are being seen as like Maybe they feel like you're not dominating them. I don't feel like you are, though. I feel like you're just doing your own thing. But people that are stuck in power schemas, that's how they operate. It's like the powerful versus the powerless. You know, I can speak from inside that dynamic. You know, there's a lot of people that are not used to, are not, how do I say this, not acquainted with the language of power. Like, I don't have any power. Like, don't give me too much power. Like, they have not initiated, they have not yet been initiated into the world of power through the spoken word, through their own language, through their own understanding of where they are, where they've been, where they're going. Okay? So I'm feeling like there are people that no longer have power over you, and you are now sovereign. The Nine of Pentacles, you're totally killing it. Whatever you're doing, you are killing it. You're totally on top of your game. You're on top of your game. You're on top of your life. You've taken your life by the reins. Taken the reins of your own life. You no longer need to be dominated. And I love that the end of this is willpower. So I feel like you're reconnected with your willpower. I feel like you are reconnected. They keep saying rejuvenated. So you've had your willpower rejuvenated. You've had some sort of rebirth. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you've healed, you've come through healing. Some sort of healing from a familiar. This could be with family, this could be friends, this could be people that feel like family. It doesn't necessarily have to be family. This could be even a workplace. You know, when we spend 8 hours at a job, we actually spend more time with our workmates than we do with our own family. So workmates can begin to feel like family. Okay. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Willpower. Yes, I feel like you're in new mental dimensions. You're in having new ideas, new concepts, new ideas, new concepts, new forms of thought. You're thinking in new ways. You're accessing new parameters of thought, new ideas about yourself, about your life. I'm seeing a scaffolding. I'm seeing you climbing up a scaffolding. Whoever you are, I'm seeing you dressed in white. So whatever you've been doing, you've been purifying. There's people under you that are helping you up. So you're being supported. Maybe it's the challenges you've been through. Maybe it's opposition. Even people that oppose us are actually serving us. Okay, they're actually serving you, like the coward that is served by the bully, because the coward has an opportunity to stand up for himself and say, "Fuck you, no more. That's enough." You know, like that's enough. So yes, I feel like you're seeing yourself in a brand new light. You're seeing yourself in a brand new light. You're having a relationship with your willpower. And this has been an affirmation of justice for you. An affirmation of justice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Obsession. Obsession. Oh, and that's right on the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like somebody, I feel like someone wants to fuck you up. Someone wants to fuck you up and they can't. They want to polarize you to like, see, look at all the bad, but then you're going to be like, hey, the bad serves the good, man. The dark serves the light, period. So they want to polarize, but they realize you stand on like 10 toes. You're standing on 2 feet. You got your both feet on the ground. I'm feeling like they cannot push you off, like you're not going to lose your balance. I feel like somebody's coming to push you in some verbal way or challenge your, maybe they are in their head, maybe they're not doing this to you directly to you. I feel like they aren't. I'm feeling this is what somebody's thinking about you. I'm feeling like whoever this is kind of a coward, but they are obsessed about you. You could also have a new obsession with this new dimension you're in too. You're in a new dimension of power. You're in a new dimension of life. You're in a new dimension of having a relationship with yourself in a whole new way. I feel like it's kind of like you're obsessed with a new vibrance of life. And that's, you know, that's what I mean. Like what's going on in the world right now is the birth pangs for all of us. It gets nasty out there because it forces us to focus on what do I value. I can't be turning on the news and get toxified by what's going on out there in the world because it's fucking ugly and it's toxic and it's horrific. So what's important to you? What are your values? And that's what I'm feeling. That's what you've been doing. I feel like whatever's been going on in the world, and that's the paradox. The dark serves the light. That's the paradox. Whatever's going on in the world is developing the paradox for those of us that have ears that can hear this, those that have eyes to see this. The pressure and the stress and the political stage of pressure, stress, hardship, all of it. Like I said, when we come up against an obstacle, it elicits the neural peptides in ourselves that elicits, it's the opposition that elicits the neural peptides that give us the neurology to find a solution. It's the opposition, it's the stress, it's the tension that elicits the neurology that helps us find a solution. But we need the tension, we need the opposition. Okay, that's how the brain works, that's how it works. So I'm feeling whatever's been going on in the world has been helping you come out of yourself, is helping you trust yourself, because systems are failing us. Systems are failing. They are failing everywhere, and they are meant to. They're meant to. You know, this is the white buffalo. This is a system that is going down. And the tumultuousness of the end is what is birthing the new beginning. What is ending is bringing a beginning in you and in me and in all of us. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling. You got people that are obsessed with you, with this new growth that you're in, but there's also, you are obsessed also with this new growth that you're in. So that's perfect. I love it. Home, because you're home. You're obsessed with being home. Maybe for some of you, this is the first time you've been home in a long time. Okay? The first time you've been home in a long time. Authenticity. Beautiful. Authenticity. Beautiful. Yes, and that's right on the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles upright. So authenticity, because you're no longer accepting counterfeit. Oh, they're just saying counterfeit love, counterfeit communication, counterfeit relationships that are not true to you anymore. Maybe, they're just saying you sold yourself short in the past because that's what you believed that you were worth in a former version of yourself, but no more. You are now authentic, and you are requiring and demanding, not demanding, but you're requiring authenticity. And if you cannot be authentic, then toodles, bye. Have a nice life. I wish you the best. Mwah. Bless you, but goodbye. Okay. Self-mastery? Are you kidding me? Self-mastery. Absolutely. Look at you go. Look at you go. Coming into this is right on top of the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So absolutely self-mastery with affirmation of justice and these new ideas and understandings of who you are. And I'm feeling this has been in you for a long time. You just were scared to believe it. You were scared to reach for it. I'm feeling you were in a group of people that could not support you reaching for it. They couldn't support your own authenticity. You had to maybe unplug from certain people in your life in order to plug into you. Okay? Oh, I'm just seeing like bowling pins falling. Like whatever you've done has caused people to fall. It's like a tug of war. You've let go. And whoever was holding on and pulling, well, they went flying back. Ah, you know? Good. That's what we need sometimes, man. That's what we need. Okay, the golden deck. What is obsession, creator? What is obsession? Okay, so yes, I feel like you have a new obsession with the sense of power you've never had before. You know, true power is sovereignty. True power is self-mastery. So true power is authenticity, self-mastery. It's coming from within you. Okay? Beautiful. You are home. You are obsessed with being home. Your sense of authenticity. I feel like, and that's what I mean, advanced souls sign up for very hard roles. Very hard roles. Some of the advanced souls don't make it out of the role. Like, look at the people that died in the Holocaust. Look at the people that died in Gaza, you know, in Ukraine, you know, like, holy smoke. Like, these people have signed up for some very hard roles. Okay, and these are advanced souls. Okay, it's the advanced souls that come to Earth to fill the roles that help the world see, how do I say this? That help the world see the imbalance of power, that help the world see our need for violence. You know, how many, like, you know, the United States' Department of Defense creating, you know, trillions of dollars, spending trillions of dollars to develop weapons of destruction. Okay, like, that's all there is just violence and death and destruction. Like, that's all you can put your money toward. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like the United States is going through a major rebirth also. It's in a turning. The United States is in a turning point. And I feel like Donald Trump is a catalyst of that, showing the world the unconscious mind. Ooh, interesting. The unconscious mind of the mind of the West, obsessed with power, violence, maybe domination even, trying to dominate everything, Donald Trump trying to take money from the world and give it to our people. Okay, to be a global village, there's got to be balance. There's got to be some kind of consciousness balance. And I know it's not easy to get that, and maybe there's got to be some kind of balance. And I know there are people in the world fighting for that balance, not fighting for it, but working toward it, Okay, obsession. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles upright. Justice and the Ace of Pentacles upright for obsession. So I feel like somebody is obsessed with your sense of justice. Oh, somebody sees your, I feel like you've been with a group of people that have punched you down, that have been trying their hardest to keep you small, to keep you down. And you have you're plugging into a different power within you that's making you untouchable to the people around you. And they're seeing you have justice come in and new opportunities come in. And for the conscious people that have been a part of this are kind of watching you going, maybe there is something to this whole spirituality path. Maybe there is something to this. Because I'm feeling like whoever's watching you has been a part of or has observed multiple people around you trying to keep you small. Like if I'm seeing football players, and you may be a football player, or maybe you're just using this as an analogy. You know how the quarterback's got the ball and they're running for the end yard line, and the opposing team all jump on him and they all pile on top of him. That's what I'm seeing. Like people have piled on top of you. You were going toward the end goal, and you had people of opposition jump on you, but you've kind of, like I said, I'm seeing bowling pins go toppling. It's like you've stood up and people falling. Oh, interesting. Okay, they're showing me a vision that I've read multiple times. It's come through a religious sector, but I'm realizing it isn't religious. This is it's a vision about how do I say this, Creator? It's a vision about a new spirit emerging onto the planet. Maybe this is the age of Aquarius, where we are the age of Christ. This is kingdom consciousness, for the man following the pitcher, carrying the pitcher. Even Christ said, follow the man with the water pitcher, follow the water bearer, follow the man carrying the pitcher of water. He says this in the New Testament in one of the 4 Gospels. That's the age of Aquarius, and I believe the age of Aquarius is when religion becomes organic in us. It dies out there in the institution and it becomes in us, organic, sovereign, authenticity, self-mastery. Okay? And people that are accessing this from a higher dimension, understanding the lower dimensions, they're not spiritually bypassing the shadow. They are understanding the relationship with the underworld. That's important. Your roots go down into the underworld while our branches stretch up into the higher dimensions, okay? So those of us that are reaching into the higher, or those of you that are reaching into the higher dimensions, it's like you're becoming liquid gold. And passing this liquid gold, whoever you touch, and this is a vision I've heard from multiple people about this time. And those who you touch, they melt and turn into this gold that you are until it creates a river. And this river of like consciousness, like authenticity, self-mastery, people going through their own hearts, melting the lead, refining the lead, turning it into gold. That is mastery. That is alchemy. That's alchemy. Okay? Alchemizing. And the other part of this vision is people who partook in this, who were people who are part of this liquid gold consciousness that is beginning to flow all over the planet now. It's beginning to flow, maybe in small pockets, but it is happening. It is happening. And they said in this vision, people that are part of the river of gold hand it to people who they were sure would want to participate, and the people who they thought were sure would want to participate didn't. And the people who they pulled their hands back and they slowly how do I say this? Dissolved and were swallowed by the shadow. They moved backwards and dissolved into the darkness and were swallowed up by the shadow. Okay, that's what this message is. So that's what's happening, is people that are seeing you come to justice. They're seeing you have your justice. They're seeing you rise up, empowered. They're seeing you are supported by something unseen. I'm feeling like people around you are kind of going like, like, yes, maybe there is something to this path, you know? And considering. I'm feeling like people who are watching you are beginning to pray, that have never prayed. So I'm feeling like you are an advanced soul that has had one hell of a hard life, and the people around you that used to be part of your oppression are now seeing you evolve, seeing you rise above this. What is home, Creator? What is home? What is home? What is home? Three of Cups in reverse. So home, Three of Cups in reverse. Yes, okay. What a beautiful, okay. You're no longer plugging into the group minds. Home means you're home. So, you know, I'm seeing like people plugging into like the group mind, where the party is. You got to be part of the party. You can't leave the party. You got to be part of the party. I don't want to be left out of the party. I got to be in the party. And that's what I'm feeling like people around you, that they're seeing you leaving the party. They're seeing you home. They're seeing you sovereign. They're seeing you leaving the party, unplugging from the group mind. Unplugging from the group mind. Yeah. That the group mind does not have older group minds, whatever. I don't mean older like older people, but older relationships with your concept of what the group is. You know, we all see things very, very differently. So I'm feeling like your relationship with the group mind is not what it used to be. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you've unplugged from a group. So I'm feeling like people who were part of the group mind, who dominated you, who bullied you, who tried to keep you punched down, keep you small, keep you like standing on your head almost, you know, in a symbolic kind of a way. These people have not only lost prestige in your eyes, you will never see these people the same way ever again. Ever again. You've had a shift in power. You've had a shift in power that is very, very real. It's very, very visible. Some people around you feel defeated by you. They feel absolutely defeated, overwhelmed and out of balance, not sure how to approach you now. Well, if they're okay, what does that mean for me? I'm feeling like someone's power over you was their sense of, fuck, are you serious? Some people's power over you were their sense of identity. Really? So people, maybe I'm feeling like somebody was a bully, maybe this is multiple people. Their sense of power over you gave them a sense of advantage and identity as a bully. Now you have a difference, you're standing on your own authenticity. These people can't touch you. I'm feeling like you're standing in vulnerability. Like they don't want to be near vulnerability. They have to fake, they got to put the armor on, they got to be fake and be, oh yeah, everything is great. Meanwhile, it's not. You know. What is authenticity, creator? What is authenticity? Oh, tower. Oh, your authenticity is a tower. Brings a tower to these people, whoever they are. Your authenticity is a total tower for someone. They're not ready to, holy smoke. Oh, they're seeing you, okay, again, they're seeing you dripping with the oil of anointing. So whoever you are, they're seeing you very close to the creator. Look at the hands holding you. You are the cup. You are the cup. The Holy Spirit resting over you. The oil of anointing pouring over you. Beautiful, beautiful. And someone who is very insecure is fucking pissed off. Oh, are they ever? They are pissed. But they don't have the balls to come up against you. Because I feel like you have clarity that makes people very uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, but not ready to stand in that kind of light. Not ready to stand in the light. They hide in the dark. They like things ambiguous. They're saying they like confusing language, ambiguous language that way. Oh, that can be interpreted in like a number of ways. That way this person, whoever they are, has lots of leeway. Oh, geez. Okay, like, oof. Yeah, holy, so okay, here we go. This just came right in my hand. Oh, okay, whoever this is avoids you like the plague, and they are in an inner prison. They avoid you like the plague. I feel like this person has hemorrhaging power. Someone is hemorrhaging power. Oh. I'm just writing the title down. Beautiful. Okay. Look out. Okay, so they're in an inner prison. Let's pull pull one of the archetype cards, and then I'm going to pull a demonic and an angelic. So I feel like you are the diamond in the rough. That's what they're saying. You were the diamond in the rough, and the people around you knew it. That's why they tried to keep you down. Ooh, you got a couple of cards here. Okay, this was like this. Ooh, Messiah. What? Messiah. Serving humanity with humility. Just a second, I gotta put, this reading is really small. I gotta put my reading glasses on. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. That's what I mean. Whoever this was believed that they were the only means in which a cause can succeed, and now here you are standing up. Earth angel, beautiful. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. And the shadow aspects of this are acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Ooh. So that's what that could be, but I feel like it's more this, helping those in need with no expectation of return. And the student in reverse. So it would be the shadow attributes, arrogance in pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. So somebody once was in a position of power. They knew that you were, I feel like they knew you were more authentic than they were, and they could feel that. I'm feeling that's partly why they were so jealous, or maybe even threatened of you. I don't need these on anymore. Threatened. Those are actually only my reading glasses, but I just like wearing them so much. Okay, what is a demonic creator? What is a demonic? The demonic. What is one of the challenges? The demonic aspect, because we have, according to Padre Pio, and Padre Pio also had the stigmata. You know that? Research him. Padre Pio had the stigmata. These were wounds that were constantly bleeding. When I researched it, I was like, ooh, that sounds awful, actually. Wounds that were constantly bleeding that would never, ever get infected, never really clot, you know, in his hands and his feet, and I think in his side, the stigmata. And he did hand-to-hand combat with a demon, and he won the gift of tongues. In his journals he wrote, we not only have contracts with angels, but we also have contracts with demons. Okay? What's in the way is the way. Obstacles do not block the way, they are the way. Okay, so don't run. You have an appointment with an obstacle, whatever this is. Creator, what is the demonic obstacle? What are the lower dimensional energies that we're here to serve the collective? Here to serve you by opposing you. That's the one. Okay, and the angelic. Number 2, this is Gerge, the Page of Wands. This corresponds to Aries and Venus. Venus has been like, holy smoke. Venus has been coming up almost every single of these cards. Almost every card has been Venus that I've pulled up. And we're in, Venus is relevant to what we're going through right now. It's almost like Kali, the Kali Yuga, you know? Okay, let's get the book that my husband made me. The Venus. Okay, number 2, number 11, number 2. Yeah, Agaris. Creative learning. So this is about creative learning, inspired communication. Venus, this is the corresponds to the planet Venus, the zodiac of Aries, and the 3 of Wands. So whatever this demonic energy has come in to oppose you with, I'm feeling it has actually accented your creative learning. However, it has forced you to get creative with your learning, to get beyond certain limitations within yourself, certain obstacles within yourself you had to get creative about. Think of an actor that signs up for a really hard role, like Charlize Theron in Monster. You know how beautiful Charlize Theron is? And she had to transform herself into somebody really ugly, with a very ugly soul, because of the ugly things done to, who does she act? Aileen Wuornos, America's very first female serial killer who was a prostitute. And she had a freaking horrific life. Horrific life. I can't even imagine that kind of a life. It started as a child, you know. Ugh. Poor girl. She must be an advanced soul. And I know probably you all don't want to hear that, but it's the advanced souls who sign up for the hardest roles. Okay? Okay. Okay, so here we go. Creative learning, inspired communication. So whatever creative learning and whatever this demon came to obstruct you with, to fuck up your inspired communication, I'm feeling like you have a gift, anointed communication, that whatever enemy, that evil, they say that right now in today's age, people are so new age, and people have, like I said, there's no such thing as evil anymore. I don't want to believe in evil. Those are the light chasers, okay? Evil, because what's being done is that people are reducing evil to a religious word. And because religion is collapsing, they think, well, then there's no such thing as evil. And I think you are a fool. You're a fool. That's why evil has free reign. Look at Donald Trump. Free reign. Free reign. Oppression. Tyranny. Oh my God. And it'll never see your side of it. I said in a previous reading how evil looks down at you, will never acknowledge its impact on you, will never acknowledge your feelings about a thing. Evil is not interested in seeing itself. It doesn't want to know itself. It doesn't want to see itself. And it sure the fuck doesn't want to see you either. Okay? So that's it. So I'm feeling like, so that's why I say you're a total fool. Because you give evil then free reign, and then people don't know how to acknowledge it. You know? They don't know how to identify it. So it has free reign in their life. They don't know what's going on. Well, why is my life so freaking miserable? I'm in the higher dimensions. Yeah, because you're spiritually bypassing, my dear. You're spiritually bypassing. If you really want to get through this, you have to let the keeper current take you down to the bottom, which means you have to let life touch you. You can't spiritually bypass and ohm your way through your challenges and meditate your way through your challenges and reach up for the higher dimensions to escape going into the lower dimensions. You will have to go there eventually if you really want to get real. Okay, that's period. Okay. The 3 of Wands also, so one hell of an established force. So whatever this evil has done to challenge you, you have become one hell of an established force because of it. Okay, what is the angelic that has come in, Creator, to help? What is the angelic forces? The angelic forces, creator. Right there. Thank you. This is the angel Nekael. Nell Kael. And this is the Hanged Man. Ooh. The only God. The only God. Beautiful. Desire for knowledge, protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Oh, what did I say? Who was around you? People that were trying to keep you down, trying to keep you small, people trying to keep you diminished. No more. You have angelic. So not only do you have angelic, but whatever this obstacle is that has been resolved. Whatever this obstacle is that has been resolved now gives you inspired communication. I feel like people lied about you, tried to put black magic on you, send bad spirits your way. Ooh. Some people have a relationship with karma that I do not want to. Like I say, when the piper comes to be paid, I don't want to be anywhere near you. I don't want to be anywhere near you at all, you know? Okay, you guys, job well done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to leave this reading here. It's an honor to read for you. You guys have been doing amazing, keeping true to yourself, keeping true to your path, to your heart, to what you know to be true. Keep the relationship with your soul. Beautiful. All right, you guys, you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next reading. All righty.